Welcome to Bursa, the city that casually invented the Ottoman Empire and then decided to relax at the foot of a mountain. This place is like a history book that smells incredibly good, mostly of kebabs. Bursa is the birthplace of the Ottomans, but don't expect dusty museums and whispered voices. Here, ancient mosques, lively bazaars, and sizzling food all fight for your attention. And let's be honest, the food usually wins. Now, a moment of silence for Iskender kebab. Thin slices of meat, bathed in butter, tomato sauce, and yogurt. This dish doesn't ask if you're on a diet. It already knows the answer. And just when you think you're done, Bursa smiles politely and brings dessert. Chestnuts. Sweet, sneaky, delicious chestnuts.
Look at this beautiful mausoleum. It's from the 17th century. And this entire city center is so exciting. I don't know where to start. It's so nice here. Mosque of 1300. It's astonishing. Look how beautiful this is. My dear friends and followers, this has probably been my last night in Anatolia. I just left the hotel and driving to Bursa, a city I started to love very, very, very much. It's so beautiful. I definitely would love to return here one day. In spite of the fact that I had my first collision with a car, it really stole my heart. It's beautiful. It's old. People are very nice. Well, I've published quite some footage on Polostev's Insta and Facebook already. And now I'm heading to Bulgaria, Sofia. I have no idea if I can make it today. It's not necessary. I've got time enough to get to Amsterdam. I need to cross the Sea of Marmaris by ferry or take a detour and have a toll bridge, but I guess I prefer the ferry. Sea of Marmaris, which I will be crossing almost. It's just 2-3 kilometers to the ferry, And I'm very curious to discover how often this ferry will take off. So we'll be back in a minute. Well, it says I should take this road. I'm curious, I guess there are more ferries to different destinations. Well, I'm just blindly following my navy. I must admit I'm not 100% sure about it. It's not always trustworthy. I've said it before, these maps are outdated, and so far the server keeps denying my request for updates. Anyway, it's not a very big deal. I always have look, there it is. BURSA terminal. Well, this definitely. Right. I guess I need to take this road, no problem. What is this? Okay. Easy peasy. And what now? Well, let's see what's happening here. Is this the place to get tickets? I guess so. Well, that obviously was not the way to go. That's a ferry taking me to Istanbul, which I don't want. So what I already expected, the shitty maps from Navtec failed again and choose a route via Istanbul, which I definitely don't want to do. I checked Google Maps on my smartphone, which give me the advice that I need. Sending me through Bandirma, and from there I crossed the Sea of Marmaris, bringing me much more east from Istanbul, avoiding a lot of traffic. I know how busy it is around Istanbul, and again I've been there twice. I love Istanbul, but not on my motorbike. That's too hot, too much traffic. So I need to focus on my navy now, not just to follow the orbit, but also to double check whether it's doing what I want. So I'll switch off the camera and I'll be back later. Well, thanks to the mistake on my navy, I can share some other lost pictures, some footage of BURSA from a distance. It's an immense big city. After Istanbul, Ankara, and I guess Izmir, it's the fourth big city, maybe the third. And again, I already mentioned it. I love it, especially the old city center. So this will be my goodbye to Bursa for now. Well, I'm in Bandırma right now, very close to the ferry to the European side of Turkey. I can smell the salt scent of the sea, and I must admit it comes with mixed emotions. I've been driving around Anatolia for the past 3 weeks, and I love this country. I love this part of the country. And although I've seen so many things during the first 10 days in Europe, between Amsterdam and Athens, Turkey really stole my heart. The landscapes, the variation, the food, the people, it's incredible. I'm a fan. And for now I try to find a ferry. I assume that there is a way around this village to get to this ferry. So I cannot imagine that all traffic needs to pass this city center. But again, I'm driving on my navigation system, which is installed. Is what you can see right here. That's safer than looking at my smartphone. But again, it's I cannot trust it. I can trust it on the long distances, but it's not doing what I want it to do. Anyway, I cannot be far away. Look at this. Looks very nice. There's the port, and well, I think it was just a little detour through the city center, which I like. Well, sometimes it's better to trust the signs, the local signs, because my nephew again is sending me directly into the... Are you stopping for anyone? Come on. I guess this driver stops for any person. Let me see how to... Wow, this is not very... Well, I don't think this is what I want. This is leading to a train station. There is a ferry as well and heading to customs, but I don't need any customs because I stay in Turkey. Okay, so lessons learned. Forget about this fucking Navtec cards and just go back to Google Maps on my smartphone. Okay, that I can put that on my to-do list as well, and once I'm back in the Netherlands, write a letter to Garmin and to Navtec that their cards really suck. Their points of interest are not to be trusted. So okay, let it be noted for now. Well, Asia doesn't want to let me go, obviously. Very kind port employee explained to me that there is no ferry. And he directed me to Kanalaki, and that's the way to go. Well, it's another 130 kilometers. No problem. We'll find it. I don't think this is the highway, but anyway, it's heading in the good direction. The navigation instructions drive me crazy right now because I both have my navigation system and Google Maps on my smartphone. And so far they are saying the same, but it's, I just kill one of them because it drives me crazy to have all the instructions right after one another. Well, I just passed the motorcyclist in front of me. He is coming from Sweden, even further away than I guess I will follow him for a while. Chances bet that he's driving the same route as I am. So I guess next stop we will shake hands and exchange some stories. Today I met Ali from Sweden. He's originally from Iraq, driving this beautiful BMW GS. We had a nice chat to exchange some information, and before melting down here we proceed. He's gonna make a trip the other way around as I made, so that's very funny. Wow, isn't this beautiful? It's the third time today that I guess I'm leaving Asia, but it's well, this time I will take the toll bridge because these ferries are gone, I guess. But goodbye Asia, I love you. Let's say about half an hour drive, 45 minutes. Well, it seems that there is a ferry as yet, or not. Again, my Navi is directing me. Oh, come on. How I hate this stupid old-fashioned Navtec maps. Okay, last time I complained, I hope. Here used to be a ferry I guess it's passé because of this bridge. So let's see. The funny thing, I saw Ali from Iraq, who's living in Sweden. I spoke to him 15 minutes ago. He's making the same mistake, and I see him in my mirror. You see him heading here, so I guess we will have the ferry anyway. There's no ferry. I guess we need take the bridge, the toll bridge.
Yeah,
My nephew sent me there.
yeah, exactly.
I guess I need an update of the maps.
Yeah.
Friends and followers, I'm leaving Asia now, heading back to Europe. I'm on a ferry. Finally found a ferry that is operational after 2 attempts earlier, further east. About 5 miles from here, 3 miles west is also a toll bridge, but I guess this is much more fun. Okay, see you back later in Europe. Well, this is the final leg goodbye to the Asian point of Turkey, Anatolia. I'm heading back to Europe after 3 weeks circling around Turkey. It was mixed emotions, I loved it there. But next week it's business as usual again, so all fun comes to an end. And look at this huge bridge. That would have been an alternative as well, but somehow I like sailing better. So maybe next time.
Welcome to Gallipoli, or Gelibolu, if you want to sound like you've already had your second cup of tea with the locals. At first glance, this is a quiet seaside town, peaceful, sunny, almost sleepy, and then you realize the ground beneath your feet has seen more history than most textbooks combined. Gallipoli is known for one very serious thing: history with a capital H. This peninsula played a major role in World War I, and today it's one of the most important memorable landscapes in the world. People come here from Australia, New Zealand, Turkey, Britain, not to celebrate, but to remember. And Gallipoli does remembrance well, with silence, with respect, and with a surprise amount of wind. But here's the twist: modern Gallipoli isn't gloomy at all. It's friendly, relaxed, and very Turkish in the best possible way. Locals sip tea like it's a full-time profession. Fishermen argue daily with seagulls over who actually owns the harbor. And cafes serve fresh fish so good it almost distracts you from the weight of history. Almost. You can walk from a solemn war memorial straight into a seaside restaurant, where someone smiles, pours you tea, asks where you're from, and then insists you eat more. Because in Turkey, even remembrance comes with hospitality. The town itself is modest and charming. No flashy resorts, no chaos, just narrow streets, sea views, slow evenings, and sunsets that quietly ask you to stop talking for a moment. Gallipoli doesn't shout, it whispers. So this is not a place you rush through. You don't just visit Gallipoli, you feel it. You arrive curious, you leave quieter and slightly overfed. And honestly, that's probably exactly how it should be.
After some hot shower and some refreshments, I'm very hungry. The thing is that most kitchens close here at 10 or 11, but there should be a place that's open 24/7, so I'm looking. In the meantime, I'm enjoying a completely other atmosphere than I'm used to in Turkey. Just take a look. This is SOFIA by night, and look at one of the buildings. More to follow later tomorrow when it's live, but so far it's pretty nice. Completely different from